Hello. Hi, Vinyl. So here we have Vinyl and Indy and Bessie. And there's our mom, Bebop, along with, let's see, that's Retro lying on the floor in the sunny spot, and Vinny, who just walked up to mom. You can see that Bibu's wearing a different suit today because all of her kids went to the vet to get their vaccines updated. And while they were there, we took her suit off so she would get a chance to clean herself up. And I decided to put a different suit on her so we could wash the other one and decide if this one that's just a little bit bigger is a better fit or a worse fit. I think it's a better fit so far, but it's hard to tell for sure. So we'll let her hang out in this suit for a little while and we'll see how it goes. Everybody did great at the vet. They got their, like I said, their vaccine boosters. So it's their second distemper vaccine. And we went ahead and scheduled their graduations. So we already know that when their graduations will be, they will be September 10th and 14th. And basically, we're just going to do half of them on the 10th and the other half on the 14th. It's not really set in stone which is which, and so we'll figure it out based on where the adopters are and who's getting adopted together. And if there's anybody that we need to do first, they will go in on the 10th. And if there's not, then we'll just sort of mix it up and we'll see. So what else can I tell you? Oh boy, there's some really big news. Are you guys ready for some really big news? First off, there's some really big news that I can't even talk about yet that I hope I get to tell you about later this week. But the big news that I can talk about is that the Danbury Animal Welfare Society has already found us a new mom cat, believe it or not, and she is going to be here on Saturday. At least that's the plan. So on Saturday, we will have a new mom cat. I saw one picture. It wasn't a very good picture. I think they took it using like a Cold War era potato. So it's a little hard to tell exactly what she looks like, but I think she is a long-haired black cat. So I'm excited to see her, and they say she is for sure pregnant, although, again, a little hard to tell from the photo, but we'll find out. We've already scheduled her an appointment to come to our vet and see whether or not she's pregnant and how pregnant. That appointment is scheduled for, let's see, I don't have it in front of me, but I think it is scheduled for, is Thursday the 27th? Is that a day? No, it isn't. Not this Thursday, but the Thursday after, naturally, but whatever day that is. Maybe that is the 27th. I don't have a calendar here in front of me, so I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to say Thursday the 27th is when we are bringing in new mom to get her checked, but we'll still get to meet her on Saturday. And that means, of course, that she is going to be living in the annex on Saturday, which means that maybe Kitten Rouge, our current not mom cat, is going to have to move out of the annex before Saturday. But we have a plan for that too. Because DJ and Custard have gone to stay at her hospital apartment for a couple of weeks, I'm going to move Mom Cat, not Mom Cat, Kitten Rouge, maybe into my office where Custard was. And I'm going to see if we can manage to keep her here until after she's ready to go to her adopter. Because I think that would be nice. It'd be nice if she didn't have to leave and go to another place. I know she gets a little upset by change. She gets over it pretty quickly. It only took her, 3 days, I would say, to really settle in here. But I don't want to have to put her through that more than we need to. Plus, it's just sad to think that she's going to either stay at Dawes or to go to another foster just for a couple weeks before she gets her spay and goes home, when she could just maybe possibly stay here. So that's the plan. The plan is for maybe Kitten Rouge to stay here, and hopefully that'll work out. If you guys have been watching the regular Kitten Academy stream, and especially if you've been watching the faculty stream for our Patreons, then you know that I have also been slowly trying to introduce her to the faculty, and I think, fingers crossed, it's going pretty well. This morning we had a little session with her and Loganberry again. She actually got to spend a little time with Loganberry and Smokey, but then we sent Smokey off, and it was just her and Loganberry. And she did pretty well. We had her door open, and Loganberry was getting treats from one hand, and she was taking treats from the other. And she was a little bit hissy, but she was just a little bit hissy. Like, we've seen way worse interactions than that. She didn't try to attack him or get so mad that she couldn't eat treats or anything. She just kept hissing at him here and there. So, in my opinion, it was a very good interaction, a very good sign. And if I keep working with her, there's a chance that she could even be hanging out with the faculty before she goes to her adopter. Which, by the way, if I didn't say already, we've got her scheduled for her graduation on, I think it's the third, actually, not the second. I think I said the second the other day. I think her graduation is on the third, and then she'll be ready to go to her adopter about 10 days after that when we get the sutures out, which would be the 13th, or probably that weekend, which would be what, the 14th or 15th would probably be the right time, because they're going to day trip it. They're like 4 or 5 hours away. They can drive up, pick her up, drive right back, and have it done in one day, which is the right way to do it. So the practical upshot of that is that we think maybe Kitten Rouge will be staying with us in the office with me until the 14th or 15th or that neighborhood. I've got the dates all wrong. You guys just go with it, okay? Just be like, sometime in that time period, whatever it is. So. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's going to be a little bit of extra work, but I'd rather do the extra work than see her have to go somewhere else. And I do love her so much. She's just such a sweetie pie. This is Artie, by the way, that I'm rubbing his belly, and he's all settled in, looking cute. I'm also getting licked and bitten by Retro. Yes, that's Retro with the licking and the biting. Hi, Retro. That's my arm. Is that appropriate behavior, Retro? And then obviously Vinyl. So, okay, so you guys know there's a new mom cat coming on Saturday. There is the old mom cat who wasn't a mom cat at all is going to stay here until she goes to her adopters. And these kids have their graduation scheduled for the 10th and the 14th. So it's going to be a busy time here. A little too busy, but we'll make do. Okay, Retro, now you're getting to be too much. That's too much bites. That's too many bites. We don't need bites. You'll notice that Ira's a little squinty in her left eye. This is Ira right here. The vet noticed it too, and I said, we'll just treat it the same way we treated Artie, which she said was just fine, and let her know if there was any trouble. So just so you know, she just got her first eye drop, so she's a little extra blinky. But you might notice that on the stream over the next day or so. Artie is looking well recovered from his little eye condition. That was his right eye there. You might see it's still got a little bit of extra eye goobers, but he's looking good. Vinyl. What's up, Vinyl? Okay. You two are too cute. What are you doing? That's Indy. Indy appears to be attacking the cords again. I know I've said this a million times. Oh no, there's something shoved it back behind the food tray that she wants. Okay, let's see what it is. I was going to say though that the cords are all perfectly safe. The ones that are, oh, that's the good mouse, the fur mouse. That's a very good mouse. Look, it's right there. Hey, you were looking for that. Look, there it is. The cords are all protected by plastic or they're low voltage, and it doesn't matter if the kittens want to chew on them. All it will do is break the cord, which is, you know, not ideal, but also not a real problem. Hi, Bessie. Did you just come over to yell at me? Did you just come over to yell at me? They might all be just a little bit tired out this afternoon because they did get their vaccines, and that usually causes the kittens to get tired. Although this group is obviously just wild. Look at those eye goobers. What is this, Eye Goober Academy? Get that for you. There you go. Meow. Meow. No, I'm gonna go for the food. Okay. Hi, Vinny. Bessie. Indy's still playing with that fur mouse. That is the real good one. They're the ones that they're made out of real fur, and they have a little rattle in them too, so they rattle. The kittens go crazy for them. They are just the top-notch mice, as you can see. There's only one like that in here, so I'm sure it gets a lot of playtime. Retro, this is too much. You need to calm down, girl. What's up, Bessie? Iris got the Charlie ball. Indy's still playing with the little white mouse. Bessie chowing down. Okay. Let's move over here for a minute. Hi, Bee-Boo. I came over to see you with your new clothes. Brand new. How do you like that, huh? Not even hand-me-downs. Lick, lick, lick. Gotta help groom when I'm grooming her. Meow. Yeah, that's a good point. So speaking of trying to introduce the new mom cat maybe to the faculty, I've also been working a little bit on Bibu here. As you see the other day, we tore down her coverings for these windows so she could see the faculty a little more often. The other ones are still up, although some of them are looking a little worse for wear. um, so this morning, though, I did the same thing for her that I did for Maybe, which is I opened the door and gave her treats with Maggie. And so Maggie was getting treats from one hand and she was getting treats from the other hand. And even better, while that was going on, her kittens were just swarming all over Maggie. And she was fine with it, actually. She made a little bit of noise. I say fine. She clearly wasn't completely fine with it. But she did great. She didn't try to start any trouble. She let her kittens just climb all over Maggie and didn't try to attack. And they both ate treats, lots and lots of treats together. So I feel really good about how that worked out and how that's working out for both of our mom cats right now. Slowly learning to get along with the faculty. I'm really happy about it. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that with enough work, we can get both mom cats able to run around the house a little bit with the faculty out and be cool. So, so that's good. I think having the suit on her also makes it a little bit easier. It's kind of cheating because the suit makes her a little bit more cautious about what she's able to do, so she's not going to run up at Maggie. But that's good. How did Maggie react? Maggie doesn't care. She might. I mean, I think that's why so many of the mom cats don't like Maggie is because she doesn't. She doesn't care one way or the other. She's not going to attack anybody, and she also just doesn't care how mad you get at her. Yeah, she just didn't care. She just was eating treats, and that was it. Being a Maggie. Bessie's over there digging in the litter box, so I can't show you her right now. You look good in this new suit, Bee-Boo. I know, it's not as classic Bee-Boo retro housewife as the other pattern, but it looks good on you. You make a nice looking secret agent. Looking good, Bebops. Hey, come here now, Bessie. Come on over here. Here she is. Oh, I'm just kidding. It looks just like her, though. Yes, you look just like her. Look at that. Separated at birth. They're identical. What? You are the walrus. Cuckoo Kajoob. Well, I guess we should go upstairs and see maybe new mom for just a minute before we wrap this up. If you want to keep watching these kittens, you guys know what to do by now. Just tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream and you should be able to see some of them, if not all of them. But before we're done here with this close-up, let's go see our faking not pregnant mom. Faked her credentials to get into the academy. Oh, best sea lion. Very well done, Maya. That's obviously a best sea lion. Wow, that's so good. All right, let's go see maybe the faker. Oh, Retro, you gotta let go of my shirt though. I'm gonna go out this way. Actually, we're gonna go this way. Just so we don't have to disturb Bee-Boo's sleeping in front of the other door. You are a little winky, aren't you? Look at that winky. That's fine. We got her covered. Hi, Maggie Moo. You met some mom cat today, didn't you? Yeah, you sure did. Guess she's done following me. Just wants to hang out downstairs. Here's Smuggy. Hey, Smugger. Brr. All right, let's head on in to see maybe. What are you saying? Really? Anything else you want to tell me? She is so soft. She's just got the softest fur, but she's all muscle. Yes, you are. Hi. You want some belly rubs? Seems like you want some belly rubs. Yeah, I think that's right. Smokey's about 21 years old now. And I guess we'll celebrate. We'll get her some whiskey or something. So this is May B, who turns out to not be pregnant. And we had her into the vet who determined that she is not pregnant. And also that we treated her for fleas and we're treating her for the ear mites. And I think after she has all that resolved, she's going to just feel a lot better about her whole life. She already feels pretty good about it, though. She's just a total snuggle bunny. If I come in here and sit down, all she wants to do is sit in my lap and be petted and watch TV and snuggle, and she's just great that way. Just great. Hi, yeah, hi. You had a lot of treats this morning with the faculty, didn't you? Oh, hi, Smokey. Smokey's just staring in the window. Smokey, that's a little creepy. Come on. Okay, there we go. Total lap kitty. Just had to wait for me to sit down so you could climb over into my lap. Yes. Well, there's no news that I haven't already told you about her. Basically, she's not pregnant. She's getting her spay on the second or third. She'll be here for 10 days after that until she gets her sutures out, and then her adopters are going to drive 4 or 5 hours to pick her up. And we said originally I was going to trade her in on a new mom cat, but instead of trading her in, so to speak, I think we're just going to keep her here until her graduators pick her up, and she'll end up staying probably in my office, which unfortunately means that you won't see very much of her. We still might get to see her on a close up here and there, but she won't be on the regular stream at all. But but she'll still be here and she'll still be sweet, and you guys will know that. And I'm sorry to her adopters that they won't get to see as much of her while they're waiting to come pick her up. But we'll still do what we can to get her on a close up here and there in the meantime. Yeah, we have no idea why they thought that she was pregnant, but it wasn't the Danbury Animal Welfare Society that thought she was pregnant. It would have been whatever shelter or rescue or wherever she came from to get to them. And I don't have those details yet, although I'm sure I'll get them. Not that it really matters. It'd just be interesting to know where she came from, wouldn't it? My guess would be that she came from, one of the same transports that we're used to from them, which would mean like Georgia probably, or Virginia, or wherever else we've had kittens come from. I know she just wants to sit here all day and be petted. She's such a sweetie. She's also very playful, though. I know I haven't really shown that side of her to you guys, but every night she just goes wild on her toys, throwing them around the room and playing, and it's all fun. You might be able to see some of that on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. We're gonna let her. She's gonna stay in this room for a couple more days because I'm not changing her room today. I'll probably try to change it, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. Kind of wait until the last minute and then really clean up in here. Make sure there's no little leftover fleas hiding out for a new mom to pick up. But at any rate, that does mean that you'll be able to keep watching her on the regular stream for the next few days. And with that note, thank you guys so much for joining me and the kittens and the cats for another close-up. I hope it was fun for you. And if you want to keep watching Maybe and the 7 Weebops and Beeboo, you can do all of that on the Kitten Academy live stream here on YouTube. And if you want to try to watch the faculty, that's going too for our Discorders. And I guess that's it. Thank you all very, very much. Say goodbye, maybe. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, you're rubbing on my hand now. Hey, you gonna pet yourself if I stop? Is that your deal? You can't stop.